Hi, I'm Blake.
And I'm Ian.
And this is Awk and All.
A podcast.
That it is.
Did it?
Yeah, bringing that back.
All right, this water's kind of making me nervous, though. It's like the Leaning Tower of water. It's like this the most crooked water ball I've ever seen.
And it doesn't look scrunched in. It's almost like it just like was shaped this way.
Yeah.
It is a little worrisome. But it's okay.
I've turned it away from the computer now, so...
Yeah, so at the very least...
fall that way.
It'll just like come this way towards me. It's better than the computer.
Mm-hmm. You can get wet, right?
Yeah, I'll take I'm not going to melt. I'll take a wet lap over the computer getting completely screwed.
Yeah, we need that.
Yeah, we need that. We need that. All right, so how's it going?
I am just fine, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Nothing crazy to speak on. I don't have any wild news going on or nothing like that.
I'm still feeling a little funny after our little Thanksgiving dinner, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed it nonetheless.
I was talking about ours.
No, that's the one I'm talking about too.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Well,
how could we forget?
Yeah. Well.
Good times. Good times.
So.
But now we're coming into the holidays.
Right. Yeah. Right. This is first week of December.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we got it'll be interchangeable holiday, Christmas, stuff like that. We celebrate Christmas, but obviously if you don't, it's cool, man.
Yeah.
You're welcome here. It's just holidays.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Let's get a little cultured.
You know? Yeah. We'll mix things up. I don't know. We might even go down some avenues this month and talk about some other holidays from around the world.
Yeah.
Because I always find those interesting. So.
Yeah, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Mm-hmm. Isn't there another one after that?
Honestly, there probably is, and I don't want to offend anybody for forgetting. So
yeah.
We'll bring them up as we go along. We might just have an episode where we just talk about all the different holidays around the world, because there's a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, we know our big three in the U.S., but there's quite a few. And quite a few of these also celebrate Santa-like figures, I found out. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, I don't know. So, up first today, I got another Am I the Asshole?
We love those.
Yeah, this one's based around a Christmas setting.
Okay, good.
Sort of a Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
keep this cheery theme going.
Yeah.
Maybe this story won't be too cheery.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not cheery. I'm
Spoiler
sorry.
alert.
It's an Am I the Asshole. It was never going to be cheery.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I do apologize for starting the month off so negatively. But here we go. Again, skipping the title. So, ever since I had my son months ago, my husband has started making indirect comments about my body. First of all, not cool. Not cool. Everybody's human. However you look is how you look, bro. If you want to change shit, you change shit. But
don't be a dick.
Significant others shouldn't be telling you how to look and how to feel and all that good stuff. That's just no place for it. Anyways, he never says anything hurtful. He just makes observations. For example, he'd see me wearing an old top and say, "Ooh, that top used to look so good on you." But not anymore, though.
How's that not hurtful?
That's fucking hurtful, dude. If my wife said that shit to me, bro.
Automatic cat feeder.
Yo, that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
I wonder if they heard that. Probably not.
Probably not, but I was like, damn, another ghost, dude? All right, so anyways, but that's hurtful. Yeah. Like, if my wife said some shit like that to me, like, damn, you know, you used to look real good in that shirt. She could leave it right there, and I'll still go cry in the corner, bro. I'll be so fucking hurt. But like, first of all, if anybody does these things to you, honestly, like, that's not the type of person you want to be with. It's just not. Like, anybody that would come for your looks or whatever, or try to make side passive aggressive ish comments to try to manipulate you into looking who cares how they want you to look? If they want you to look a specific way, fuck them. You look how you look, and that's perfect. That's how it should be.
And you chose to have kids with this person.
And, right, like, you guys have gone the distance. Why would you start downing her? I don't know, man.
Don't be a dick.
Some people are real assholes. So far, what I'm gathering is this guy is an asshole.
Yeah.
This lady, definitely not yet. So I'm curious to see why she thinks she would be. So anyways, he would also mention, like, when he looks at my waist and says, wow, didn't know your waist could get this wide. Oh my God. Dude.
I mean, some
punch him in the face.
To be fair, some ladies consider that a compliment.
I'm just kidding. Violence is not the answer.
That's true.
What?
Some ladies consider that a compliment these days. Ooh, I'm getting thick. You see this?
See, and that's your impression of a woman?
Best I could do.
I like it.
Dummy thick.
Yeah, dummy thick indeed. That's funny. So anyways, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like, you know, whatever size you are is what size you are, man. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And I'm happy to see that there's more acceptance for different body types, and that not everybody has to look a specific way. You know what I mean? So it's good. Yeah. But in this instance, like, this dude is definitely being an asshole. Wow, didn't know your waist could get this wide. That's fucking crazy to me. Okay. So basically, passive stuff like that. I tried to ignore it until it extended to friends and family. Now he's doing it in front of people? That's even, like, it's bad behind closed doors, but it's, now you're just public display?
Yeah.
Ugh. FYI, this went on for months and months and months. We went to a Christmas celebration at his family's home. They complimented my floral maxi dress, and my husband said, I agree. It looks nice on you. Though I have to admit, your waist could get smaller than this. Oh, boy, oh boy. Awkward silence took over.
Yeah.
I was absolutely fuming, and this was my last straw. So I got up from my chair in the middle of dinner and shouted at the top of my lungs, shut the fuck up about my body. He was absolutely speechless as his family stared while some others tried to get me to calm down. But the situation got more tense and dinner ended up being cut short. My husband storming off to his friend's place to spend the night, upon leaving a very nasty text saying I embarrassed him and made a scene over an observation he made.
Gaslighting.
Exactly, right? He called me childish and told me to get therapy for my insecurities instead of verbally abusing him and scaring his family.
My God.
Now I feel like I'm an absolute idiot asshole, and like I ruined Christmas for him and everybody with my oversensitivity. Fuck no, dude.
No.
Yeah,
that was the last straw.
Yeah, he should have kept his mouth shut.
And if he had done that in front of her family, he probably wouldn't have done it.
No,
I mean, I'm saying
he wouldn't have made those observations.
saying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's comfortable in front of his family, and he thinks everybody's just going to be on his side regardless. Like, the gaslighting is insane.
Yeah, that's
like, there are just some things that you don't do, and commenting on anybody's body is not okay. So that's where I stand with that. And yeah, he's an asshole. Mm-hmm. This person is not. Although this is from last Christmas. This was posted a year ago.
Okay.
So hopefully she has since, there was no update or anything like that, but hopefully she has since realized that she's not the asshole. There were plenty of people supporting her in the comments. This wasn't just a observation that she got overly sensitive about. Like, oh my goodness.
Her holidays were probably already ruined prior to this dinner.
Yeah. I would imagine she's
And
probably
constantly
just there to
making
save
them digs at
face.
her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's there to save face, hoping that it gets better, as most people do. And unfortunately, it doesn't. I mean, I know that they have a kid together and stuff like that, but that doesn't always mean stay together, man. Yeah, sometimes you got to do what's best for you, because ultimately that's what's best for the kid.
Because this dude is just screaming narcissist.
Oh, 100%. Everything about him. Yeah. Everything about him. Making observations. And then making himself the victim. Like, you embarrassed me. Why would you do this? You ruined my family's Christmas. Blah, blah, blah.
You storm up
You're
to my
so
friend's
sensitive.
house.
Get the fuck over yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody that agrees with the dude, get fucked.
Swiftly.
Yeah, because that's just insane. I can't imagine making comments on anybody's body like that to them. That's
Here comes
crazy.
Andrew Tate like, oh, fuck him. He can say what he wants. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, goodness gracious. Yeah, probably. I don't know. So anyways, yeah, definitely not the asshole.
Nope.
Sorry you were ever made to believe you were. There we go.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
All right, so to get away from that asshole, we asked.
What was that? What? That's how you work things out for yourself?
I guess that's a new one for me.
Hey, you okay?
I'm debating on whether we should cut that.
I'm leaving it. That's done deal, dude. I'm leaving that one.
All right.
Yeah, that came out of left field. That was wild. Good. All right, cool.
So, we asked some of our followers on Instagram another question. We asked, what's something totally harmless that you're unreasonably afraid of? All right. Answer number 1, grasshoppers and crickets. I don't care. Them things scary.
That's okay. The jumping aspect of it and them like just coming at you, I kind of...
Yeah, and that noise they make too with their wings flapping.
Yeah, it's like a real quick...
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
And they be coming at you sometimes. They really do.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah, for no reason at all.
Other than the fact that they're like, don't you use me for a fishing lure.
Yeah, that they probably don't want that. No.
Next. Genuinely Mothman.
Yeah, this is one that I don't agree with.
Of course.
Okay, because Mothman deserves zero hate. Mothman is a treasure.
They probably knew this when they answered.
Yeah, I mean, at this point when we asked, I had already made it very well known that Mothman, I even included like a little Mothman in my reply, and they replied back to that one. They said that was uncalled for. So, sorry. But I feel very strongly about Mothman. I love Mothman. And I do understand the terror of Mothman. I kind of get it.
He looks kind of funky.
But
Can't get away from that.
No, definitely not. There is a scary factor to him, and that's probably why I like him. But would I want to come across him? Only a little bit, but probably not really. So I kind of understand.
Kind of.
But I still love Mothman.
There you go.
So
Had to get that one out of the way before you shit a brick.
thank you. Yes.
Next, spiders. Like any fucking spider.
I get that to some degree.
Yeah. There's some spiders I kind of like. Like, you know those little riding spiders that do the little zigzags on their
Love
webs?
those, man.
They're pretty cool.
What are they called? Orb weavers or something like that? The black and yellow
I
ones?
think so, yeah.
Dude, they're so cool. We used
Garden
to get them in front of
spiders.
our house growing up.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're super cool. And like the designs they make in the center, they're like so, I don't know, like thick and like different from the rest of the web. It's really cool.
Yeah, man. But there's this new invasive species of spider that's kind of come into our area called I think it's the Joro or Goro spider. They kind of look similar, but they don't do the riding webs. And I've seen a couple in mom's backyard before. They put their webs so close together, it's like a whole community of them. And the females, the big ones, the ones that are actually yellow, you don't have to worry about those. They're venomous, but they probably won't be able to bite you with how little their fangs are.
Oh, okay.
And then the males, which like to hang out on the same web, it seems. Those are the ones you got to worry about.
Yeah. Super venomous.
I wouldn't say super, not as bad as black widow or brown recluse, which are
okay.
very scary.
Yeah.
They be creeping up on you, especially those brown recluses.
I don't fuck with those for sure. My dad got bit by a brown recluse.
Oh, yeah, that's a story in itself.
I've got a video. I mean, it looks like it was recorded with a potato, honestly, because it happened a long time ago.
This was back in the MySpace days.
Yeah, this was MySpace era. So I'll just tell that story real quick because my dad got bit in the neck, and it was like swelling up. Like, it was not looking good. It was like a big old knot on the, like, kind of looked like a golf ball. Like how in the cartoons when they swallow something they shouldn't have swallowed and it's just bulging out. Like, it just looked like that on the side of his neck. And he had a meeting with a doctor to go and get this taken care of. And I mean, with a brown recluse bite, like, you do have to act quickly or else it's going to start eating away. Like, it's not good. And so he had a whole appointment set up to go and get this, like, drained and taken care of and whatever else they'll do for brown recluse bites. So the day before or the day of, doctor's like, oh yeah, I had an emergency flight that I had to take and I'm out of there. And so we were just like, well, what the fuck are we supposed to do now? You can't just do last minute meetings with people. Like, they have to verify what it is. Like, you're not there to transfer. Like, it was a mess. So we started Googling, dude. So we start looking around. What are some, like, before I get to this, mind you, I don't recommend it. What I'm about to say, I don't recommend people do. Because I have, even though I've seen it work, go to a doctor.
It's not going to work for everybody.
Yeah, please.
I can almost guarantee that.
Please go to a doctor. But this is what happens. So we come across this article that says with a brown recluse bite, if you shock it in, like, I think 6 points and like one in the center, something like that, it'll just dissipate. It'll take care of it. It'll be done. That's it. Now, obviously, we're terrified to figure out how we would do this for my dad's neck. So he whips out a stun gun. And he puts it up to his neck. And, you know, the stun gun's got 2 prongs. And so he's thinking, you know, I'm hitting multiple instead of having to do it like 6 times around and then in the center or whatever the case may be. I'll be able to hit like 2 at a time. So, you know, we'll just do it. And so he gets it lined up. And then he just goes, Prah! And the force of the electricity just like shoots his arm straight out.
This was rough to watch.
And so I guess, I mean, that's really what saves you, though, because you don't want it just like holding on there. So it's like he would hit and it would immediately shoot his arm out. And so he's just like, okay, cool. And so he did it again, and then it shoots out, and he does it again. And then like on the last one, I think he like just put one of the prongs on. So you still see the second prong kind of arc towards him. And then That was it. And within like a day or two, it had completely gone down. It was all good. It was really weird. Again, please don't do that at home.
Yeah.
Please go see a doctor. But yeah, it was pretty cool. And maybe I'll try. I have to admit that it's a cool video to watch, sort of. It's really old and the quality is shit. But I feel like me laughing at my dad in the background just kills the video. It is so cringy to hear myself cracking up about this. But I'll figure out a way, and maybe, you guys let us know if you want to see it, and I'll figure it out
on the Instagram.
Yeah, we'll figure out a clip so that you guys can see some of that happen. Yeah. All right.
I kind of want them to now.
Yeah, I kind of want them to too, but if they want to, I'm not gonna just throw it out there. It's whatever.
It's not every day you see somebody tasing themselves in the neck.
It does not happen often.
All right, next. Birds in general, mainly because they're the fluffy, feathered ancestors of dinosaurs.
Okay.
I feel that, yeah.
I could get it. It's also weird that they have like hollow bones. That trips me out a little bit. I mean, not hollow in like the sense of hollow, but like airways, like holes, and like, I don't think, got weird bones.
The way they be staring at you sometimes is kind of sinister.
Sometimes.
Especially them bigger ones.
Although I fuck with pigeons.
Yeah.
They just be walking around.
And they're not worried about a thing.
No, they ain't worried about shit, dude. They're just eating chicken wings in the parking lot.
Yeah, man. What's that damn spoonbill?
What's that?
You ever heard of, I'm about to look it up. This is a very...
If I see a picture, I've probably seen it before.
Yeah.
What,
Scary spoonbill bird. I'm just going to Google that.
Oh, man. The one that's like...
Yeah.
And it's just like clacking its jaw to make it sound like a gun.
Yeah, shoebill.
Shoebills.
Yeah. We'll throw a picture of that up here.
Okay.
That one's scary.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll find one that's like sinister. It's a terrifying bird, and they are gigantic. And they make like just the weirdest, almost machine gun like sound.
Yeah.
And they'd just be walking around.
Has that look too?
Yeah, they look like they'd break you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I could potentially ride one.
Would you want to, though?
No, I don't want to. I just feel like I could. It's kind of like the same thing with ostriches. Like,
yeah,
I feel like I could ride one.
Yeah.
Like, if I saw one, I could hop on that thing and we'll just gallop away.
I kind of want to see somebody try, just to see the ostrich trying to buck them off like a horse.
You know that it will. It would hate it.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that image. All right. Next. Water bugs.
I get that. I definitely understand that.
Are we talking about the little gliders or the water roaches?
The ones that look like they're from the roach family.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Them things are big.
Because those are the only thing I've ever known to be water bugs. Like, growing up, we never had roaches, right? We had water bugs. Every once in a while, you would see one get into the house. And growing up, I was absolutely terrified. Now, since becoming a dad, I've had to become the one that, like, kills the bugs. So I no longer have the luxury of being afraid. But I still hate those things, man. I'll go and kill it. But I still hate them. They're so... And some of them get so nasty looking up close. Like, I swear there was one, like, when I was a kid, every time I called my dad, like, come kill this thing. There ain't no way. Like, I'm terrified it's going to fly at me or something. I can't do it, dude. And there was actually a point in time from somewhere in high school all the way until, like, into college. So, like, for a good 5 or 6 years, I did not sleep under covers of any kind. I slept on top of my bed like some sort of weird vampire person or something. Like I just slept on the bed. Because I had this moment where, like I said, we would get these things every once in a while. Like especially after it rained or something like that, they would just like find a way in. And one time I go to get in bed and I flip the covers, get in. You know, the covers start nestling down on you.
You had a little special guest?
Oh, man, those covers are coming down and they're brushing my leg. And so, you know, I felt something on my leg, but I just thought, that's the covers. Yeah. The covers are fully settled, and I felt something again, and I was like, ain't no fucking way. What was that? Yeah, I get out of bed, and there was a water bug that got into my blanket. And so from that point forward, for...
Did you scream?
Years. I don't remember. I immediately ran to my dad, and...
I'd like to believe that you screamed.
Maybe I did. I'd have to ask him. I know he would probably remember that because it then turned into... Like, and my parents never did anything about it. Like, never said, like, just start sleeping under covers. They just let me do whatever, man. I stayed on top of my covers. It alleviates you having to make your bed. Mm-hmm. So that's a cool perk.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about things being under your covers. So it's a win-win for everybody, I feel like.
Yeah.
And, yeah, probably one of the weirdest experiences as far as a little bug being in your bed. Didn't like that. Not one bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that either. Mm-mm. Yeah, I have to be the one to kill them as well.
Yeah.
Michaela doesn't like looking at them, but
yeah,
even worse is the crunch when you step on them.
Boy, those things, when they pop.
Mm-hmm.
Whoo.
Yeah.
Man. Mm.
Poor little feller.
Yep. I feel bad for him in some respect, but also you shouldn't have come in my house. So
now this one, I don't know. It's not really harmless. The question is, what's something totally harmless that you're unreasonably afraid of?
All right.
He says panic attacks.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess if you panic hard enough, then yeah, that could be. But in most panic attacks, logic would dictate that
it's all in your head.
Nothing's going to happen to you. Mm-hmm. You have freaked yourself out or worried about something enough to incite the rapid breathing and the elevated heart rate and everything like that. Now, I mean, if you pushed yourself over into like, you know, I don't want to give anybody here a panic attack, so I'm not going to make assumptions of what could happen. But yeah. I could see something being dangerous about it to some degree, but in most cases everything starts to calm down a bit, or you take some medicine and it calms down a bit, or whatever helps just kind of calm down a little bit, and then once that's happened, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So
just give yourself sort a little time.
You know, I would say more often than not harmless, but definitely something to be afraid of. I've only ever had one in my life.
It doesn't feel good.
I didn't like it at all. I don't think anybody likes it, obviously, but it, no, it's still, that was like 2 years ago, and it still creeps into my head to this day.
Yeah. Imagine the people that have to deal with them almost on a daily basis.
That's my wife and my cousin Zach all the time.
Yeah, man.
Deal with them regularly.
Hate it for them.
Mm-hmm. It's tough.
I'm not laughing at this. I'm laughing at this next one.
I figured. What is it?
What's something totally harmless that you're unreasonably afraid of? A hug.
Oh, God. Hey, some people don't like to be touched.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay. Yeah. No, that'll throw you off. That'll throw you off a little bit. But
especially if it's unsolicited.
Yeah, those unsolicited hugs, you know. If you put your arms out, chances are I'm gonna hug you.
Where's my
You know what
hug?
I mean, okay.
Where's my hug?
Oh, all right. This is really happening. All right. So where my hug? But when you put your arms out, chances are I'm gonna hug you. You know what I mean? I'm okay with hugs. I get some people are huggers. It's never bothered me. Some people don't like being touched whatsoever, and I get that too. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
But I definitely could understand, like, yo, personal space, don't want to be touched. And another thing, that should be okay with people.
Yeah.
It bugs the shit out of me when somebody clearly doesn't want to be bothered or hugged, and you just do it anyways because you want, like, that frustrates me so bad.
There's another narcissistic quality.
100%. Like, there's no reason. If somebody clearly doesn't want to be bothered or hugged or whatever, just let him be, man.
Yeah. Boundaries. Everybody's got their boundaries.
Everybody's got boundaries. Just respect them. It's okay. Crossing them because it just makes you feel better about yourself is fucking stupid. But
I just really wanted to hug you.
it's selfish is what it is. It's selfish.
It ain't
No.
right. Okay. This
right.
last one.
Yeah.
Back rooms.
Ooh, yeah. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be playing some of those games with the back rooms, and
Yeah.
boy, when that monster starts chasing you in those corridors, nah.
When I first read this, I thought it was talking about like those girls that go online and sell their little hoo-ha for cash.
Back page?
Back page, that's the one.
Yeah. I don't even know if that one's still around.
I don't know either.
But yeah, that was like OnlyFans before OnlyFans was a thing. Hey, man, get your money.
But yeah, them back rooms can be a little.
Yeah, I'll be playing different back rooms that they build up on like on Roblox and Fortnite. Yeah, more so Fortnite these days. But
Of course.
we've there was one on Roblox that was actually like kind of panic inducing, man. Like our kids got us onto it, and so we played with them. And you've got to like jump through all these things, but like it puts you in a different place. Each place has its own like monster that you've got to. Man, I forget what it was called. It's like Arrow something, but that was a good one. Almost creepy. I think they made a version of it over on Fortnite. I gotta check that out. I'm not sure if I've
'cause
played it yet.
I don't really get on Roblox like that
Nah,
at all, really.
I haven't in quite a while. But anytime our kids wanted to play something on there, we'd jump on there.
Yeah.
Now they'd be playing like Dress to Impress, so that's a good one.
Yeah, it's not as panic inducing
No. You should.
unless you're trying to impress the judge.
Yeah, you are.
So
Yeah.
you got to think really hard about that.
Yeah, you just have to. They give you a theme. You have to like match your character to the theme as best you can. And you come out, everybody votes on you, and you either win or you don't.
Feel bad for the ones that don't win.
Yeah, it happens to me a lot.
But you got such great fashion sense.
Not for some of the themes. And you're on a time crunch to make it happen, so sometimes you're just like, you could think of what would be good, but can you find a piece that's going to match? I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, so that was the last one?
That was the last one.
Okay, all right. It's December now, and I still like keeping our little corner of mysteries and conspiracies and things of that nature. But we got to have a little segue. But
The aliens.
ultimately, definitely the aliens, because I don't know if you guys are aware, nobody seems to really be talking about it too much, but aliens definitely came about a couple of weeks ago. They had a congressional hearing where they were talking about like alien bases inside of our ocean. That was a wild. Look into it. Anyways, so a good segue for us would be Obviously, one of the biggest conspiracies in the world is that some of you guys think that Santa doesn't exist, which is crazy.
What?
Why would they think that? That's insane. People have been theorizing for years that Santa doesn't exist. You just tell me one thing. Who the fuck's eating the cookies? You gonna sit here and try to tell me my parents are eating the cookies?
Yeah, who wrote me this nice little letter saying how good of a boy I was?
Yeah, my parents don't even like cookies like that. And then one time, when I was a kid, I have physical evidence.
Mm-hmm.
We set out some milk and cookies. Okay. Next morning, there was a chocolate thumbprint left on that glass of milk. And I tested everybody's thumbs in that whole house. Not one person's matched. It was too big. Takes a big man to leave a big thumbprint like that.
It's pretty solid evidence right there.
How could you deny it? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So, I think today we'll talk a little bit about some points that prove the existence of Santa Claus, since so many people seem so adamant that it's the opposite. He exists, guys.
Bunch of Grinches.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But maybe not all of y'all. Maybe some of you guys believe the way that we believe.
There you go.
As you should.
And that's why you still get presents on Christmas.
Because, how else are you going to get your gifts? You don't believe? You ain't getting nothing, dude. The fuck? What are you going to do? Buy yourself gifts? Stupid. So... So I have a couple of points that don't really go into detail. They're just points to be made in the existence of. If you have anything to speak on or add to about it, obviously the floor is open.
All right.
I'm just running through some points here. First one I'd like to point out.
You're not trying to convince me. I already know.
No, there's no convincing. Just letting you know. You can join in. Yep. You can add in your thoughts on any of these points that I'm about to make.
Yes.
Because the number one point that I'd like to make is, much like Jesus Cristo, and the story in religion, right? I don't like to get too much into religion, but if we could just take a moment to think about how there are so many similarities in so many religions. It's got to be coming from somewhere, right? Similar with Santa Claus, and this is more important here. Santa, or going by different names, appears in many different cultures around the world. How does that happen if you can't travel the whole world in one night? That's all I'm saying. Everybody knows about them. Different snacks for different people. You got to switch it up. The man can't eat milk and cookies all night.
Or can he?
I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to. I would have such a stomach ache, bro.
I could go with the cookies, but I could leave the milk.
Yeah.
I could probably have the milk for one helping of cookies.
But a couple of bites per house.
Yeah.
Because, man, I'd be so full at the end of the night. But some people put out peppermint sticks or, in that one movie, that girl was putting out celery for him, so that was interesting. Yeah. So anyways, so he shows up multiple cultures. Obviously, he exists. So then you have one of my favorite technological advances in the world, the NORAD Santa Tracker. I don't know if you guys utilize this.
We did,
but I turn it on every year. And I follow that ride. You think I'm going to work? No. I'm watching where Santa's at all times.
Have to.
He's watching me the rest of the year. I'm watching him, at least for one night. I got to see where he's going.
When he's getting close.
If he's getting close, I got to go to sleep.
Yep.
The hell I'm going to do? He can't see me awake. All right. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. That's obvious.
He stopped a mugging in Brazil last year.
Yeah. Yeah. which was pretty cool.
Yeah, he doesn't
Good for
usually
him.
do
He's
stuff
kind
like
of
that.
Kind of a hero
Yeah,
for more than just giving out gifts.
lay out some ass whoopings too.
Yeah, more proof, obviously. Okay. Presents appearing mysteriously under the tree. Where'd they come from? You think my parents bought these? Come on, man.
Come on.
It clearly says Santa on the packaging.
It's not their handwriting.
It's not their handwriting. Whose handwriting is it? Not my parents. That's for sure. It's Santa's. Duh. And you can try to line it up with your friend's package that says Santa if your friend was good that year. And, you know, maybe the handwriting's a little different. And that's because elves. So, good try.
Yeah.
Okay. One of my favorite points to make here is everybody questions, how's he get around the whole world in one night? Time zones. Okay? Nobody factors in the time zones. Obviously, when he gets from this point to this point, there's no hour lost.
And there's 4
It's the
different time
same
zones
time.
just in America itself.
Right. And he's just working his way across them.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's got it figured out. Not to mention, I mean, we're out here reverse engineering alien ships and wreckage and things of that nature. You think Santa, the greatest toy creator of all time, can't just make something that goes a little bit faster than the average thing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
He's got that technology. I don't doubt it.
No, obviously. He can make whatever he wants.
Now, he may not be in the middle of the Arctic Ocean, but...
Well, you know, maybe.
He's in the North Pole.
Obviously. So, a lot of children report hearing sleigh bells or even seeing Santa Claus. How do you refute that? You can't. They heard him. Doesn't matter whether or not you guys heard him. You might have heard him too. I don't know.
These kids be hearing a lot of shit. Y'all just don't be paying attention.
Right. Nobody listens to the kids.
Yeah.
You know? But non-believers don't hear. We saw that in the Polar Express. So, there you go. Answered again. And then obviously parents, they have to collaborate with Santa a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, so
how else is he gonna know?
What are your parents doing? Just
if the kids
talking
are good
to
or
nobody? Come on. To be fair, they're snitching. I am going to point that out. They snitching a little bit.
And there was this one time that the kid caught their mom kissing Santa Claus.
Yeah. I think his name was Michael. Okay. I'm only going to touch on this for a little bit, but back to the sleigh and its momentum. Another answer that I give to you, quantum physics, okay? The use of such to be able to warp time, space. Why couldn't the greatest toy creator of all time be able to do so? I rest my case. So, let's see. What else we got on this list? Because I was making some points, boy. We can go back a little bit further because this one ties into one that we said earlier with the cultures and Santa being across different cultures. The look, the feel, the joy that is brought is all synonymous across these different cultures.
Yeah.
So everything's staying consistent, no matter what the story is. It's all pretty consistent, follows pretty much the same storyline. So how could it be fake? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So, also, I don't want to ruin this for anybody. So if you need to send a kid away, I don't know why you'd be watching this with a kid present, but send them away real quick because I am about to talk about mall Santas. Now, every once in a while, you're going to come across a mall Santa that is the actual Santa. He's got some free time on his hands that day. Stops in.
Undercover boss.
A little undercover boss action. The rest of the mall Santas work for Santa. They have to go to school for it. You get a degree in this. This is serious business. Why would they do that if he didn't exist? That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You can bring your kids back now if you're watching this with them for whatever reason. I don't know why you would be. So, let's see. What else we got? Yeah, Mall Santas, check. Right? Okay. Yeah. This is a random fact, but isn't so much proof of his existence. But I mean, what if he doesn't have time to build everything? Okay.
It's his elves.
Yeah, sure, the elves.
Yeah.
Right. But what if they run out of time? What if they need to make something that somebody else is making? What if they just put a little order in?
Okay.
And you get a spike in the economy.
Yeah. Okay, this is giving me a little bit of headache just to think about.
You seeing it, though? You're seeing it? You'll always notice a spike in the economy around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Santa Claus. So,
supply and demand.
Yeah, obvious. More unexplained proof that kids notate every year. Footprints. Bigger than the parents' feet. Similar to my thumbprint story.
Mm-hmm. A big old boot.
Can't deny that.
Yeah.
You just be walking across the living room. Don't know how. Don't know how he's leaving these big old footprints, but he does it.
He's coming
every
down
year.
the chimney, of course.
Yeah.
He's got all that soot on his foot.
That's what I'm saying.
Soot on foot.
Soot on foot. Look at you. Regular Dr. Seuss over here.
Thank you.
Okay, the last point that I'm going to make here is that everything about the secrecy around Santa Claus and his actual existence is very similar to things that are utilized in like covert operations and spy tactics used by us every day. They're all very similar. You keep it under wraps. You don't want to let people in too much on it. You know what I mean? There's just so many things that you look into the way that spies operate and the way that Santa operates, and he's got a pretty strong covert operation going on.
He knows how to move in silence. He's got all this equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, either way, Santa exists. So I don't know what else to tell you guys. I hope that if you were a non-believer, that this helped you further that belief. Feel free to comment below anything that you want to try to prove that he doesn't, and I will rebuttal.
I don't know how people lived before Santa Claus, though, because Santa Claus hasn't always been around, of course.
No, he came around one day.
Yeah, we just happen to be in the time of Santa Claus. This is great.
Yeah, we're lucky, honestly. And I mean, have been for quite a while. But
good old Saint Nicholas,
you know, he hasn't given up on us yet. And it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Santa.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got. Santa's real. So
yeah. And if you want to argue, you're wrong.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. All right, I'm done for real.
All right, now that we've provided all that solid evidence for you,
obviously,
now we're going to get into some more movie quote guessing game thing.
Yeah, this time Christmas based.
Hey.
All right.
Let's bring out North Dakota again.
I was about to say, I hope you got North Dakota. Yep. Can't let them down.
Cannot.
I hope one day this makes it to somebody in North Dakota.
Has to. It's a little slippery today. Okay.
All right.
Heads me, tails you.
All right. No fucking way. Can we see what it is?
Where did it go?
Oh, shit. Guys, we're having technical difficulties. We lost North Dakota. Did you find it?
I don't know where it went.
Oh, no.
It's heads.
You see it?
It's heads. It's on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So it's me.
We'll get it later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cannot forget to pick it up. It's North Dakota.
It's North Dakota quarter.
So I will give you the first one.
All right.
Rats. Nobody sent me a Christmas card today. I almost wish there weren't a holiday season. I know nobody likes me. Why do we have to have a holiday season to emphasize it?
Is this Charlie Brown?
Yes.
Yeah? Dude, that self-deprecation really comes through. Charlie Brown, boy.
Yep. I'm surprised you got that right off the rip.
A Charlie Brown Christmas, dude.
Yeah.
I at one point I had like a miniature version of the tree that's all like pitiful looking with one ball on it.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it's at right now. We got all of our Christmas decorations up a while ago, and
they made that thing work though.
But I mean, they made it look good after. I don't know how they did it. Just wrapped it in garland or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It was great.
Hell
good movie.
Enjoy it. It's good for the whole family.
Yeah. Good job. Good pick. Hey, Rudolph. Can I buy you another round?
That's Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Oh, man, I love that one.
Dude, that movie's just so great. I've just watched it the other day, actually.
Cannot go through the Christmas season without watching that one.
Nah.
All right. Next.
What you got? What you got?
Password. Jingle bells. Batman smells.
Jingle all the way?
Yes.
No way. Oh, that's great. That's great. I even said before this we might end up with similar movies. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I had a feeling that one was going to end up on both of ours.
Jingle All the Way it's a great one, dude.
Yeah.
I have an actual Turbo Man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They actually made those?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yes. Right now, every holiday season, you can find them at Walmart. Like the legitimate packaging with all of the
Have I really grown up that much that I don't pay attention to the toy section like that?
Oh, dude. Shauna got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago.
My God.
Prized possession, dude.
What a woman.
Swear. Yeah. Oh, man. Love that thing. It's still in the box.
It's awesome.
Still in the box.
I didn't know they would actually make those.
Yeah, I'll have to go find it and
do they make Buster?
Take a picture for you. No, I don't think so.
Oh, of course they don't.
They don't. Yeah, they don't have either of the other guys, but
just Turbo Man.
Just Turbo Man.
That's fair.
They should have done a Buster though. I think that would be funny.
Nobody cares about Buster.
Yeah, that's why they should do it. they knew right away that it wouldn't sell, and they just wouldn't do it. So I think they should because of that. Don't die.
I'll try.
All right. It's on me now. Be it ever so heinous, there's no place like home.
Is that Home Alone?
Mm-mm.
I get one more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You want me to read it again? Or?
No, I remember it.
Okay.
Well, just for their sake, go ahead and read again.
Okay. Okay, sure. Be it ever so heinous, there's no place like home.
It sounds so familiar.
It is.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm really pulling this out of my ass. A Christmas Story?
Mm.
Okay, what is it?
The Grinch.
Man.
Yeah. To be fair, though, that's probably one of the few quotes that I could pull that wasn't obviously the Grinch. Like, so many of them rhyme or are straight from the book or are like the well-known things. And I was like, it's just good enough because there's no place like home, but it's heinous because he's got like a shit home, but he wants it that way. So, you know.
He's the Grinch.
Exactly. So, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
I feel like an idiot right now.
Oh, nah.
Okay.
All right, what we got?
Oh, man. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Is this the Santa Claus?
Nope.
This Santa Claus 2?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was 2 guesses.
Yeah, that was. All right. Let it ride.
This one recently got inducted into the Christmas Movie Hall of Fame. Well,
Really?
unofficially.
Now I have a machine gun.
I'll give you one more.
No. I don't have another one. I'm just playing it back in my head. You can go ahead.
It's Die Hard.
Oh, duh. Yeah. What's really funny about this is I almost put a quote from Die Hard in mine.
Oh, dang.
Because I was like...
Then we would have had 2 duplicates.
So I'm glad that I didn't, but also kind of wish that I did because 2 duplicates would be funny. But yeah, no, I love that people have gone back and forth arguing for years whether or not it's a Christmas movie. And it's like, it meets the criteria. Therefore it is. I don't know what to tell you guys.
And if I get this one, we will be tied.
All right. Well, here we go. Call it a fifth sense. Call it a flash of intermission. But I just got this feeling deep down in the heart of my bottom.
God. Is this Elf? No, I figured not. The way you read it.
Call it a fifth sense. Call it a flash of intermission. But I just got this feeling deep down in the heart of my bottom.
Is this 8 Crazy Nights?
No. Love that movie.
That's 2 for me.
Yeah.
I've lost.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
My God.
Yeah. I was hoping that like the heart of my bottom would like save you because it's just like a quirky thing to say, but that's all right.
And you even
I tried
close.
I tried to mimic the cadence a little bit as best I could.
You did good. I did bad.
That's okay.
So I guess movie quotes. I actually got one this time.
Yeah, you did good. Yeah.
Granted, it was one of we duplicated that one, but
It's Jingle All the Way, man. That's a solid movie.
yeah. So I guess I do good in the music. You do good in the movies. I'm seeing a pattern here.
There is a pattern, seems to be. But maybe we can do obscure Christmas music. Like the ones that aren't the constantly redone, you know.
Yeah, like more recent.
Yeah, some of the more recent, like people making their own new Christmas songs. No Bing Crosby, you know, nothing like that. Just
Let's do anything made after the 90s.
yeah, fresh, not reduce.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll be cool.
I like that.
Yeah, we might do that. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, that was fun though. I like doing movie ones,
Hell yeah.
especially Christmas ones.
Especially the Christmas.
The Christmas.
It's all Christmas.
Well, that was everything. So just make sure to like, subscribe, follow, do all of the things for us. Leave reviews if you could. If you want to give 5 stars and then still tell us something to improve on, that's fine.
Yeah.
But still give us the
As stated
5
before,
stars.
we like the constructive criticism.
I can definitely take constructive criticism.
How do we grow
But
if we do not get
5
it?
stars.
5 stars.
If you could.
No questions.
If you could. You know.
And let me not
Feeling gracious.
cannot stress this enough. We are in the first week of December now.
Yep.
So if you do not have your tree up, assuming you celebrate Christmas,
If you celebrate Christmas.
put that thing up right now.
Yeah, go ahead and put it up.
Get the kitties. If you're single, just
Yeah, do it yourself. That's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, gather around it. Get those lights going. It'll make you feel good.
Get in the
And,
spirit.
you know.
If we get more people in the Christmas spirit, then I think things are a little bit better.
Yeah. Holiday spirit in general. It's a lot of giving, a lot of love. It's a beautiful season, really. Like, it's stressful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Especially
with kids.
stressful. But it's a good time. It's fun. Everybody seems just a little more lifted, you know, even with the stress, which is a really impressive feat because that stress it can be heavy.
And if you don't like it, don't be a Scrooge.
Yeah, don't be a Scrooge. I mean, if you don't celebrate, you don't celebrate. That's okay. And if you celebrate something else, that's also cool. Mm-hmm. But if you do celebrate and you just go against all of these things because you don't like to see other people happy, then you're a jerk. Don't be an asshole.
Yep.
So, yeah. But back to it, you know, if you guys want to give your boys a gift this year, likes, subscribes, follows, sharing. Because legitimately, if you guys could just find one person that you think would get a kick out of what we're doing here, just share it with that one person. 2 people's even better. 3, 4, 5, however many you want to do, but just one would be cool.
Just put it on your whole Facebook wall.
You know what I mean? Yeah, throw it on there. But no, I mean, either way, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. So all in all,
That was all in all.
so it was. Bye, my friends.